Another example of political bias in the media, this time by Sky News, as a guest on their channel was sold to us as an independent education expert, but in reality, he is a Labour Party candidate. It's funny how over the last 2-3 years, it's easier to spot the bias in the mainstream media. All these so-called independent health experts, education experts, and all these independent nurses and doctors and everything that we've had. You can simply just go on Google and Wikipedia, go on Facebook and find out more about them. And usually, if benefit of the doubt, maybe some of the researchers and producers, they don't really check the background of these guests. Benefit of the doubt. In reality, a lot of times, they actually just completely hide their real identity because it's quite well known. This is John Hayes.
I think somebody commented, I think it was Justine who commented that the government, that this is the biggest disaster for children's education. I would argue that the current government is the biggest disaster for children's education right now. We have been campaigning on this well before the pandemic. We shouldn't be in this place. State education in this country is right on the edge, and it's that way because of the government and the decisions they've taken. The fact that the NEU and teachers are responding in this way shouldn't be any surprise to anyone.
Okay, so I'm not here to defend this idiotic government, we know that, because they've made a bit of a mess in the economy, in the education sector, and everywhere. But the problem we have is not that someone like John Hayes shouldn't go on TV. It's a free country. Do whatever you want. If you want to go on TV and give your opinion on the sector that you work in as a head teacher, for example, absolutely fine. But the burden is on Sky News. They need to tell the truth. If you have someone who's sold to us as an independent expert, goes out there and either attacks the political right or the political left, I don't care who you're attacking. People need to know your credentials. People need to know that you're not the voice of every single teacher, for example, or every single doctor, or every single plumber. The truth matters. And the mainstream media, they claim to be transparent, they claim to be impartial and objective, but they're not. At least be open about your biases. People don't mind. Then people can make up their own decisions. So, look at this. This is John Hayes. He is obviously a London primary school head teacher. But he is also the chair of the Hitchin Labour Party branch and a parliamentary candidate for the Labour Party. And of course, even his Twitter account, where you can see his banner, his profile banner, is the Labour Party, vote Labour Party, and it's got a blue heart and Ukrainian emoji and all the usual things that people have. These people have. So that's that. But in reality, we've had in 2017, you just Google his name. He's been supporting Jeremy Corbyn, and he stood as Jeremy Corbyn's candidate as a local Labour Party member, and he was pretty active. So he's not just someone who's just, a paid-up member of a political party and doesn't do anything. He's pretty active. He knows his views. So if he goes on TV, if hypothetically this idiotic government were actually doing well in schools and education was perfect, everything was great, this guy would still go on TV and slam the government because his bias leans towards the left. This is why you have to be careful. Right now, he happens to be in a situation where it's easier to attack the government because, these guys, Rishi Sunak and Jeremy Hunt and the whole cabal, are very, very bad. So even I can go on TV and just attack them. But what if things are good? This guy would still attack the government. And this is the issue. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.